Michael Nguyen here, your GoTo Adwords expert. So hopefully you're having a great day today. I want to talk to you about keyword intention. Now, what does that mean? Well, when you have a website and you're trying to get visitors to your website, what you want to do is to ensure that the right visitor comes to your website, and it has to have an intention. And it's up to you to decide what the aims of a particular campaigns are. So for example, if you're running a Google AdWords campaign, you can decide what that intention will be. Okay, so for example, if you were wanting to brand your website, then the way you advertise with Google and on the website and on the internet will be different than if you were wanting to get an immediate sale. So let's say, for example, that you owned a e-commerce website where you were selling products. For example, if you wanted to get a sale straight away, you would use something like Google Shopping, because your intention of that particular campaign is to run a Google Shopping campaign. Now, if you were wanting to run a branding campaign where that specific aim is to mainly create a brand presence, even though you wouldn't mind the sale, then Google Shopping wouldn't be the answer to that, because if the customer is deciding to buy, they're not thinking of branding. Because the way I think about branding is you are trying to instill that image, that brand in their mind. So when you're running a branding campaign, you might think of running something like a display banner ads campaign, where you have banner ads which follow a customer around a website. Or if you're wanting to go into new markets or go into a new website, you could be throwing up banner ads on a particular website. So for example, if you were a female retailer's e-commerce shopping site, you might put your banner ads on a female website, or on a stylist website, or on a website where lots of females congregate. So that's how you would brand. So depending on the keyword intention and the intent of that campaign, you would then be able to decide what AdWords campaigns to run. Okay, the problem with running a campaign is that you have to know what you want out of that campaign, because it's very easy, right, to create a campaign where you can just get clicks out of nowhere. Because the way Google runs its system is it asks you what are your types of campaign. So very similar to Facebook ads, it will ask you what is the intention. And it's very clear, because sometimes the intention is, do you just want clicks to your website? Do you want brand awareness? Do you want conversions? Now, all of those ideas are obviously going to end up with a click, but these ideas will come with different intentions. And just like Google AdWords, if you want the right intention, then you can select the right campaign for it. For example, a branding campaign, I don't think would work well with a shopping campaign, because with a shopping campaign, the customer sees the product, sees the images, sees the pricing, but it doesn't have that branding effect on the customer's mind. So that means it probably wouldn't work well. But if you're wanting to do branding, like how you would see customers run advertisements on TVs and newspapers, then a branding campaign on a display campaign, by putting ads on different websites, would be better for the purpose of branding. Now, it's going to be very difficult to measure over a long term how effective it is, but that is the purpose of that campaign, which is to brand. So if you were wanting to be the big fish in the small pond in your market, in terms of branding, you might want to be running advertisements which show display campaigns and display ads where the customer can see an image of your product and of your company all over the place. That will have the branding effect, but that might not necessarily generate the sales conversion effect, okay? Because the sales conversion effect will be another direct campaign where you might target those customers that have already seen your ad. So in terms of keyword intention, you have to know the intention of what you want. Now, most of the customers that I speak to and many of the companies that we work with, right, their main objective really is to get the sale. They want the sale straight away. They rarely think about the branding campaign, because when it comes to branding, part of that budget is lost in translation. It's lost on the internet, okay? but we know that the importance of branding still needs to be done. So if you want to know more about how you can understand the keyword intention or the intention of the visitor that you want, whether you want more leads or whether you want more phone calls straight away in that immediate time frame, or whether you're trying to go for the dominating effect of branding over the market over the long term, let's say over the 6 to 12 month long term, then you can think of different ways to run a Google AdWords campaign. Okay, so that's it for today. So if you want to know more, download the report that you can see in the section, and that will show you how to get more better AdWords clicks so that you don't waste money, especially from the search side. That is when someone is physically typing into Google. Okay, so download the report and I'll see you on the other side. Bye for now.